You've got this amazing beat. You've laid down some sweet vocal tracks, but right when you go to process them, you hit a wall. What key is this beat in? A minor? C sharp major? Don't worry, you're not the only one. If you get the key wrong, then your pitch corrected vocals will sound less like a polished track and more like a dying goat. But luckily for you, finding the key of a song doesn't have to be hard, and you don't even need to know any music theory to do it. In this video, I'll break down 3 different methods you can use to identify the key of a song so you can pitch correct your vocals like the pros. And the last method I'll share will make sure you get the key right 100% of the time. The first method I'll go over involves plugins inside of your DAW. This method is the easiest for new producers and also one of the quickest, but this method doesn't get the key of the song right every time. There are a few different key detecting plugins you can use, but one of the most popular and consistent ones is called AutoKey by Antares. That's the same company that makes Auto-Tune, and it's also the one I use for comparison. But in all honesty, I only ever use the last method in this video. To use it, all you have to do is play your beat with the plugin on the chain and it'll give you your key. I tested 16 songs using AutoKey and it correctly identified 13 out of 16 keys. That's 81%, pretty good, but not perfect. Alternatively, you can use other plugins like Wave's new AI key detector to do the same things. I've heard some good things about that. Link in the bio. Link in bio, link in the description. The next method I'll talk about to find the key of a beat is equally easy for new producers, but can be less accurate than before. The method involves using free websites and apps. This means that this method and choice is the cheapest, but probably the least reliable. Now, the website I'd recommend you to use is called audiokeychain.com, and it's also the one I use to compare. All you have to do is drag and drop your beat to the website, and it will spit you back what key it's in. I tested the same 16 songs as before, and it correctly got 13 right, just like the Key Finder plugin. That's 81%. Interestingly enough, they got different ones wrong and right. In addition to websites, you can also use free apps for this second free method of identifying the key of a song. The one I tested today was from Antares, the same people who make AutoKey, and it does something similar to this paid plugin, but it's not quite as accurate. After giving access to your microphone, just tap on the screen right here. It will listen to the music and identify the key in real time. Turn this up. And in this case, it nailed it G flat minor or F sharp minor. Super easy to use and all on your phone. After testing 16 songs with this method, it got 11 right for a total of being correct 68% of the time. This is probably the easiest and most accessible method since it's free and you can just use it on your phone, but just know it's not perfect. Now, getting the key right 80% of the time from plugins like AutoKey and audiokeychain.com are okay, but wouldn't you want to get the key right 100% of the time? I know I would, which is why I'm going to teach you how using method 3. The third method for finding the key of the song, and my personal favorite, is using your ear. Now, don't be intimidated by that. It's easier than it might sound, it's free, and once you get the hang of it, it's the most reliable by far. To find the right key using your ear, pull up another track with a piano roll on your project. I prefer to use an external MIDI controller like a piano, but you can also play the keys through typing as well. Then start playing the beat. As the beat plays, audition various piano notes to see which ones fit the best. Many times you'll be able to find one certain note that works with almost every part of the song. In my ears, it sounds like the most correct and it feels like home. Kind of cheesy, but that's what it feels like. Let's find it for this demo track I've been working on and playing throughout the video. Once you've got that bass note, continue up the scale and see what other notes fit in with the beat. You can start in half steps and try out each one. As you go up the scale, keep track of each note that works. Here's what that looks like. Nope. Yep. Yeah. No. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Then once you've determined what notes will work with the song, you can use an online scale resource to determine the actual key of the song. I'd recommend checking out pianoscales.org. There you can match the notes to the previous notes that you played and see what scale you were actually playing in. Also notice once I experimented with each note of that scale, I kind of played around a little bit, did a little bit of improv on the piano just to see if it worked with the song. Sure enough, it did. In this case, the notes I was playing corresponded to F sharp minor or A major. Now let's actually check if F sharp minor is right by double checking it on our vocals. You can double check all of the methods I've talked about today by dialing in the retune speed all the way down on your pitch correction plugin and hearing what the results sound like. I'll be using auto-tune for this example, but you can use the Logic pitch correction as well. Take our retune speed all the way down, we'll go into key, F sharp minor, and then we'll just hear what it sounds like with the beat.
Every day since you left, you've gone. Trying to give you everything you wanted, but now I'm playing catch up in the wrong bed,
Awesome stuff. F sharp minor sounds exactly like the key that we're in. Now keep in mind this vocal has no processing on it other than just pitch correction, but you can hear how the notes are interplaying with the beat. That's exactly what you want. Once you get the hang of this method using your ear and learning more about scales, you can do this in less than 5 seconds. The best part is it's 100% accurate. I'd highly recommend learning it. And if you want some more help nailing this particular technique, as well as some of the others I talk about on this channel, we offer one-on-one production lessons to take your tracks and skills to the next level. Book a lesson now using the link below.